Okay, we spent a night at Kings Acres Campground. Andrew, your thoughts?
It was all right.
It was all right. Andrew's thoughts are it was all right because by being colder and windy, what were there? Not any.
Bugs. There's no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes, no bugs, so that made it nicer. Now, it's a nice campground if you're exploring Regina and and it's right across from a Costco, and so that kind of makes it nice if you need to go pick up something. It is kind of like urban camping though, because it's a nice campground, a lot of campers back here, but if you're tent camping like we were, you're setting it up on a gravel with asphalt under it pad, so there's no way to put stakes down. Now you will remember it was windy, and so we had to use the guidelines from the tent to stabilize it, or I guess it wouldn't have blown away because we were holding it down. But a couple things that you should be aware of. Nice campground, price wise about the same as everywhere else we've stayed. However, the same bundle of wood that you get anywhere else, anywhere from Niagara Falls to here, was 10 Canadian dollars. Here it's $16. And also, they said that we don't have as many trees, so I don't know, maybe not. The other thing was, yes, it's got the bathhouse to it, which is a nice bathhouse. I mean, it's no better than the one we stayed at last night on our last video, and that one actually had bigger showers to it, and that was included in your price. Here you pay was it 2 loonies, which is 2 Canadian coin dollars, for 4 minutes in the shower. And so you got your little coins lined up, and you better take it quick. How many loonies did it take for you?
4.
Took 4 for Andrew, took 2 for me. But Andrew doesn't care, does he, Andrew?
I do care.
No, you don't, because they were my loonies. All right, we are headed to Waterton Lakes today, and that's going to be a long drive. It's going to be about 7+ hours drive. And so let's see what the road holds for us and for you too. Hey, thanks for joining us on the journey on this part, our great adventure. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like and share. We appreciate that. This is our 10th episode of Gene and Andrew's Great Adventure. Andrew is our oldest grandson. We have driven from Virginia through Pennsylvania and New York, saw the magnificent Niagara Falls, and have been camping our way across Canada. After spending last night in Regina, Saskatchewan, we're headed today to Waterton Park, Alberta. Waterton Lakes National Park in Canada is the other side, or the other part, of Glacier National Park in Montana. Gorgeous area. You will definitely enjoy seeing it. We'll do several episodes around Waterton Park. Although we're driving today towards Moose Jaw, we have much further to go than that. Not sure if we will see any moose today, but we sure did in the last episode. If you've not looked at that episode, please go back and watch episode 9. We had stopped in the small town of Bonsaye, and while driving through the countryside, we saw 2 moms and 3 calves. I believe that what we're seeing that looks like piles of salt or snow is probably sodium sulfate, which is used in laundry detergents. There's a plant here in Champlin that produces about 285,000 tons per year. As a side note, potash is another mineral that is big in this part of Canada. In fact, Canada produces more potash by far than any other country in the world. The biggest potash reserves are behind us in Saskatchewan. Potash, in case you're wondering, is imported as an ingredient for fertilizer used in farming globally. Had about a quarter of a tank, so we stopped to get some gas at Petro-Canada. Lucky us, they were out of regular gas. And regular gas would have been, what, 153.9 per liter. And so they were selling the high test gas for the same price. I've never put that kind of gas in my car before, so that's pretty bueno. Down the road, we got a little bit peckish, a little hungry, and we stopped at a McDonald's. Not one of my favorite places to eat at all. I don't like fast food generally, but it's not good for you. Anyway, Andrew wanted McDonald's, so we stopped. I got a quarter pounder. And you know how when you get a burger at burger places and it never, ever, ever looks like what the picture looks like? It wasn't that way here. A quarter pounder, it was a big quarter pounder. It looked just like the picture. It was amazing. It was not squished. You know, I was amazed. Maybe I need to change my thoughts about McDonald's. And the burger tasted like meat. It did not taste like some kind of a mystery concoction. It tasted good. Wow. Long before the white man came, this beautiful Leavitt Valley was grazing and bedding grounds for the herds of buffalo in this area and a favorite hunting spot of the First Nations people. Old Chief Mountain was a sacred mountain, a place of communication with the Great Spirit. It was believed to be named after an Indian chief who stayed and died with his horse after the horse broke a leg somewhere near the mountain. Old Chief Mountain was also a landmark for early settlers to this area, assuring the weary traveler that they were home. On April 6, 1887, 12 Mormon families left Wellsville, Utah, for Canada. They traveled 800 miles by horse-drawn covered wagons, arriving in Cardston on May 25, 1887. They immediately went to work building homes and planting gardens. Timber for building homes was obtained from the mountains to the west. On one of the many trips to the mountains, Thomas Roll Leavitt proposed that his children settle this valley. To honor him for his devoted pioneer labors, the folks that eventually settled this area named this valley Leavitt. In 1893, Francis Broadbent built the first home. It was of logs with a sod roof. Other pioneer families soon followed, and a fine community spirit developed which has continued throughout the years. Through the years, the descendants of these noble pioneers have taken their place in society to become respected men and women, honorable citizens, civic leaders, and missionaries. They have had a positive impact wherever they have lived. The first Mormon church in Leavitt was built in 1896, and it was also used as a school. In 1942, a 60-mile, debt-free Leavitt irrigation system of canals and ditches was built by local men with horse-drawn slip scrapers, Fresnos, and plows. It is still in operation today, but the ditches have been replaced with underground gravity-fed pipe. Rural electrification came in 1951.
It's only a dream. Nothing is really what moments are fading like we grow. And all the warnings, when you wanna be loved by everyone, you get fooled by anyone so easily. I'm lost. You say you're tired, so am I. But without you, I'm lost. I'm lost. Yeah, we can walk on water while the boats are leaking. Soon the walls will be giving in. Anytime now, anytime now. Another shrug of the shoulders. I guess I'll be walking home in the rain. I lost you, but then you were mine again. Just like the wind and the fire, wind and the fire. We forget about everything, every true remarkable thing. No wonder we lost. Go figure, coin toss. You say you're tired, so
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a beautiful ride coming from Regina, Saskatchewan, headed west towards Waterton Park. It was too much video really for us to put in this one episode, so in the next episode you're going to see Waterton Park, and it's one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to. And as a bonus, in the next episode I'll show you some pictures of me with some friends when we were hiking there about 20 years ago. And beautiful area. Can't wait for you to see it. Hey, do us a wonderful favor and hit the subscribe button if you've not already done so. Like and share. Thank you. Have a great day.